Hey, hi, and hello, everyone. Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. I hope you're doing well, and it's time for a weekly track roundup. My thoughts, my opinions on some tracks that have dropped over the past week or so, whether I loved them or hated them or felt somewhere in between. My thoughts are all here in this video. And all the tracks that I talk about are linked down below so you can check them out for yourself, along with our Turntable Lab link. We get kickback from it. Holiday shopping coming up. Check it out. Also, our Patreon page. You get some extra bonus monthly content while supporting us in the process. That would be amazing. That would be appreciated. And also on top of it, shout out to our sponsor, good people over at The Ridge, still making these amazing nifty metal plated wallets. Mwah! That fit nicely in that front pocket. Also, they're having a site-wide sale with that promo code MELON. With the link down below. It's a big fat percentage off as well, more than the 10% that you usually get with the promo code. So check it out. Okay, check it out. All right, and yeah, our shorts page that is linked down below as well, and that's doing well. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Worst tracks of the week. Really, it's just one. It is as follows. It is this new Lewis Capaldi track, Pointless. What is going on with Lewis's vocals on this track? They sound weird. Weird. How are they being manipulated and touched up, especially on the opening verse, to sound the way that they do? They just sound very odd. I don't really get it. I don't really get what's happening to his voice. It just kind of ruins it and just makes it sound very awkward and strange over the piano instrumental that he's kind of mostly writing on this one. Very odd mix. To the mess section, we have a new one from Metallica. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not mind-blowing. I suppose it's not a disappointing first single for an upcoming album that should be dropping next year. Lux Æterna is it? Lux Æterna! I think the verses are a little sugary sweet, and the riff the track is based around is maybe a little too basic. But with that being said, no weird mixed stuff or crazy, zany, crappy stuff going on. You know, it just seems like a pretty standard, solid Metallica track. So maybe that's the best we could hope for at this point. We have one from Rat Monster, who has a new solo record out with one of many features on there being Mr. Anderson Paak, who I think does pretty well on the song Still Life. It's not a bad crossover between the two. Nothing I'm going to be coming back to anytime soon, but still interesting to try and listen to. You know, if you're K-pop curious, a project worth checking out for sure. We have One Mic, One Gun. Shout out to this track. Did a full-length review of this one from Nas and 21 Savage. It's really burying the beef on this track over 21's recent comments. Kind of cool if they were able to get together on this one. It's not mind-blowing, but it's not bad either. We have this new one from Latto with GloRilla and Gangsta in the mix. Fuck the Club Up. I think everything on it is pretty solid aside from GloRilla's verse just being very drab and boring. If anything, I wish we could have just gone straight to the Gangsta Boo, honestly. Instrumental's not really amazing either. For a track with such exciting gang vocals, I would have hoped for a harder instrumental, and that's about it. David Byrne has come through with what is essentially his version of like a holiday song. This is like supposed to be a song about Santa. The Fat Man's Coming. It's very elaborate, but I wouldn't say it necessarily kind of fits the mood. But David Byrne doesn't look at things the way people usually do. He has a very alternative point of view, and that certainly comes through on this track, even if it is to the point where I feel like it's not the vibe. We have the best tracks of the week. We got a handful of those. They are as follows, also linked down below. Zulu, a West Coast hardcore band or metalcore band with a brutal sound, has a new record coming out very soon. And I believe our first taste from it is this cut over here, Fakin' the Funk. It's heavy, it's hard, it's got some great doubled up vocals. Liking the vibe of this one. Kind of short though, but I'm expecting to kind of be pummeled by the rest of the records surrounding tracks. So. We also have one from, is this King Tuff over here? Portrait of God. This track's, quite interesting from the lyrical angle, just, kind of talking about different types or views of religiosity and spirituality. Spirituality. I can't talk today, sorry. Religiosity and spirituality. It's very cute. It's very endearing. Feeling this one quite a bit. I think it's one of King Tuff's best ballads in a while. We've got Storefront Church coming through with Phoebe Bridgers doing a cover of the low track, excuse me, Words. And it's a beautiful, heavy, very thick and atmospheric rendition. Quite moving too. Lovely that they were able to come through and here, do a bit of a low tribute in a timely manner. We have A$AP Rocky, new cut, Shittin Me. It's got a crazy instrumental, banger. Good refrains. A$AP Rocky has some clever bars here and there. Hopefully we get that album cycle soon. Hoping for it in 2023. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Moving on from there. We've got this new one from PinkPantheress. Liking the very light, danceable kind of bedroom pop vibe going on here. I like that as she is kind of growing in profile, she's kind of maintaining her homegrown status a little bit, or at least that's what it sounds like. The instrumental quirky, vocals very intimate, very ASMR, very pretty. Hook is on point. Liking this one quite a bit. Boys are land. We have a new one from Metro Boomin over here. It is a cut from the record that has just dropped. It's out now. The song that I want to point in your direction is one that features Young Thug, Metro Spider. I believe the flow on this one kind of borrows like from Jumpman a little bit. And it's a good track all around. Good performance from Thugger. Free him. Free him now, please. All right, moving on from there. The Go Team, shout out to them. Great track featuring Nitty Scott. Colorful instrumental, great rap verses, good solid groove. The Go Team has been coming out with like more and more fire singles lately, and I'm pretty excited about that. We also have 100 gecs with a new collection of tracks out now. It's short, but it's a couple of new songs, and one of them features Skrillex. The track is titled "Torture Me," and it's got that kind of quirky hyper pop vibe going on, but maybe like a few drops. And, I wouldn't call it dubstep, but it's, definitely dubstep aligned, the input that Skrillex clearly has on the track. It's not too bad. It's got, some nice transitions and switch ups in it. And it's a fun little cut. We have Divorce over here. That Hill is the name of the song. And it's a good little, ballady, indie, rock, and folk combo. Great vocal layering, good chorus as well. Liking the more I hear of this band with new tracks coming out on the horizon. Shout out to Divorce. Shout out. We have also Coi Leray coming through with a new cut where she is rapping about how girls is players too. Over the instrumental to, Concrete Jungle, Grandmaster Flash cut, classic one. And, I feel like we're hearing more and more cuts like these as of late, where you have a newer artist just riding a really old school instrumental, or one that just, we kind of remember from a hit from way, or a super influential track from way back when. And, this one is no different, but still, Coi comes through with some decent bars, a lot of topical focus, good mic etiquette, and, some solid flows too. And, I think hopping on this instrumental was a good move on her part. So liking the track. It's pretty good. Want to shout out the intro song to this new Boris record, Fade, which is a surprise drop that is out now. Sees the band going back into more of a drone metal direction. So that's cool. That's refreshing. That's fun. Haven't heard them kind of toying purely in that sound in a while. So if you're a fan of the band's records in that aesthetic, you are probably going to want to check this one out, guys. You're going to want to check this one out. And this 15-minute opener is pretty freaking heavy. It's a crusher. And that has been the weekly track roundup, everybody. Hopefully you got some good recommendations out of this video. Love you. Remember everything I talked about linked down below so you can check it out for yourself. And I'll see you in the next one. Anthony Fantana, weekly tracks, forever.